Alright, guys. I know Briston has made his videos about Stoner and everything else, but we need to do a fucking civilian coup against the Fabian Society and the World Economic Forum. Both of them are two sides of the same coin, and that is global communism. And let me tell you, if we don't do something, we will lose our sons, our daughters, our military. Don't believe me? Here's a video from Parliament Watch. Fuck. Hang on.
Accommodation for people who arrive.
Okay, so this is outrageous. That quote is important.
Footage has now leaked from inside RAF Wethersfield, the former military site converted into accommodation for people who arrived in the UK illegally. The video appears to show residents partying, playing loud music, and celebrating alongside on-site security staff. For many watching, especially during a national cost of living crisis, these scenes feel like a real kick in the teeth. We'll dive into this story in today's video, but before we get started, don't forget to like this video and subscribe. Right now, only 12% of viewers are subscribed, so join the community and help us grow. People across the country are struggling to heat their homes, pay their bills, and put food on the table. Veterans who served this country, men and women who risked their lives, are sleeping rough on our streets with little to no support. And yet, despite all that, the government is spending millions to house thousands of new arrivals in secure accommodation.
I just want to point out very clearly that these are the same types of fighting age men that are allowed to dance in our military bases, by the way. And they want to force women to automatically have the right to kill any female fetuses within the room. Especially the SNP. The SNP's Joseph, whatever the fudge his name is, but you know who I mean. And not only that, they are purging Christians in this country. And you know all those people who want to accuse people, who want to accuse others, especially those that are Jewish, of being Nazis for respecting the Jewish faith. Everyone's planning to do the next Holocaust. So, send your blame on to people who don't want that, you fucking animal. Actually, no. You fucking subparticle pieces of shit. Because animals have a hell of a lot more integrity.
Complete with food, heating, safety, and organized facilities. When people see videos like this, it's easy to understand why frustration is boiling over. This video highlights a system that seems completely out of sync with the reality ordinary British people are living through. RAF Wethersfield was supposed to be a bare-bones facility, far cheaper and more controlled than hotels, but scenes like this make many question whether the government has any grasp of how its decisions appear to the public. When hard-working citizens are cutting back on essentials, and when those who serve the country are left behind, it feels deeply unfair to see taxpayer-funded accommodation being used in ways that look far from basic. The British public has every right to expect that their needs come first, every right to demand support for veterans, struggling families, and vulnerable people already here, and every right to question why, in the middle of a national crisis, millions are being poured into systems that don't seem to deliver either deterrence or fairness. The leaked footage has struck a nerve because it captures a reality many feel, but few in government seem willing to acknowledge. The system is broken, inconsiderate, and completely detached from the everyday struggles of the British people. Watch the clip and judge for yourself what message it sends about the state of the country today.
Yeah, they're allowed to play pool, do dances, and what do the actual native people or those that want to come into this country and actually be part of the culture do? Oh, nothing, but live in fear of fucking Mercedes and theft and actual anti-Semitism from those that are anti-Zionist. You know what? Fuck fuck this all. Fuck this all. You know what? I'm gonna put it on screen right now. Hang on. You'll see where I'm going with this, okay? Anyway. Here's what I said in the comments section of British video about Labour officers Labour MPs offering their own seat to take down Keir Starmer. Because, we're at a time when even the Labour Party is revolting against each other, and it's always for far left pundits. So here's my comment saying, they all need to go. The World Economic Forum has served its purpose, and the Fabian Society must be investigated and eradicated. Just like BlackRock, I still believe that the Fabian Society shouldn't be considered a society at all. It should be considered a terrorist organization. Moving on. Look at them. They're playing pool and partying and never... Fucking disgusting. We're not allowed to do that in our own homes.
In the end, this footage sums up exactly why so many people are angry.
Especially since the biggest princes of them all, the Labour Party, Sadiq Khan, all those fucking Fabian World Economic Society Forum bullshitters want to cancel Christmas. Fuck you! Fuck you! You cannot erase culture just because that's what you want, you homogenized freaks! I may identify as non-binary, I may be a retarded faggot, but one thing I am not is someone who wants to purge Christians. Fuck you! Sincerely, fuck you! It's about goddamn time you start thinking of the people for once! Alright, yeah, I'm gonna keep saying my reason burn the World Economic Forum to the ground. Because the World Economic Forum wants us to have an unhealthy lifestyle. They want violence. They want us all gone. Oh, by the way, the phrase you guys send us, eat the Ritz, some people are gonna still man that into thinking that's a sign to say, oh, cannibalism is okay. No, it isn't. If you want to live in a third world country, you go live in a third world country. But you do not ever
At a time when British families are stretched to breaking point, when veterans are left sleeping on pavements, and when the country is facing a severe cost of living crisis, scenes like this feel like a complete betrayal. They show a system that seems to prioritize new arrivals over the very people who built, served, and sustained this country. In other news, civil servants are trawling Britain's social media pages to monitor posts which raise concerns about migrants. The Cabinet Office managed...
Oh, raise concerns about my... Really? Maybe there's a fucking reason why we're raising concerns about the migrants! Because you people! You fucking people! None of you ever care. None of you fucking care!
Is the Government Communications Service, GCS, a workforce of about 6,000 people. As part of its role, the GCS has been tasked with preventing disinformation and crafting counter-narratives to protect the government's policy goals and reputation. The Telegraph reports civil servants received new Resist Framework guidance last month, which tells them to keep tabs on social media posts that convey high-risk narratives. The advice cites...
The only high-risk narrative is having this fucking government to begin with! Sincerely, go the fuck away! How many more children need to die? How many more thieves, machetes, unjustified arrests? You know what? I don't fucking care anymore. I want to see the President of the United States of America just send the fucking nukes onto this country because it will be a hell of a lot better having all the fucking fuckers in it deceased! The people in charge of this country are fucking mentally unwell. I swear to fucking God.
Concerns about community housing, which says creates a risk for new migrants and specific ethnic demographics. It also flags online content that could affect public debate on major issues through polarization. The advice was issued.
The only polarization being done. Oh yeah, well we really know that's fucking one-sided. Two-tier justice bullcrap. This is why I'm siding with Reform UK here. Say whatever you want about the Green Party, they're gonna be just as bad as Labour. You know what? Just get rid of these freaks, all of them.
During the summer's migrant hotel protests, which erupted after a 14-year-old girl was sexually assaulted by Ethiopian asylum seeker Hadush Kabatu in Epping. It was handed out to civil servants after the GCS signed a £36,000 deal with Storyzy, which helps companies to monitor social media content. Council officials have also been told to monitor for social media for posts that spread concerns surrounding migrants. The local government association's guidance, which includes anonymized case studies, instructs officials on how to push back against information concerning the arrival of asylum seekers settling in hotels and vacancies.
Well, here's the problem. We can see the actual information. We're done with state government funded misinformation. We're done with the government that's in charge of this country. We'd rather not have stupid bullshit like this. No, I deserve to be angry at this. And just know that.
Military bases. It also guides the officials on how to counter concerns about the sudden closure of the town's hotel to accommodate asylum seekers. The advice has offered several methods to councils on how to deal with disinformation. The suggestions include establishing cohesion forums and pre-bunking, which warns people about incorrect information they may see in the future. The warnings dished out to local authorities came just weeks after it was revealed that there are 32,000 illegal migrants in Britain staying in hotels paid for by taxpayers. Reform UK Chief Whip Lee Anderson said, "This government has allowed the largest invasion of our shores in modern history. It deserves full scrutiny, and the British people have every right to do so. This is a nation that has led the world in free speech for hundreds of years. It is a tragedy to see this Labour government bringing that to an end. We must return to a government that serves the best interests of its citizens and does not penalise them for speaking their minds. Only reform will make that a reality." A government spokesman said, "We are committed to protecting people online while upholding freedom of expression to ensure the internet..."
No, you fucking don't. That's why you decided to ban 4chan. You fucking half-brats!
Does not serve as a haven for those looking to spread harm, both online and...
You're the only ones looking to spread harm! I'm not angry at Parliament Watch, I'm angry at the spokesperson. I'm sorry. I'm trying my best to be calm about this. I really am. But I wouldn't be surprised if someone starts the modern-day equivalent of the French Revolution against the entire Parliament system that we have in this fucking country.
Offline. The Online Safety Act introduces clear duties on platforms to tackle illegal content and content harmful to children, including false and misleading information that can cause real-world harm. Companies must assess the risks on their platforms and put in place the appropriate protections for users, helping to protect democratic debate and public safety online. An inspection carried out.
Yeah, well, let's be fucking honest here. The Labour Party doesn't know how to be democratic. If their leader and those candidates for future leader are anything to go by. Let's be fucking honest with ourselves.
By a Labour-run council has been revealed to be behind what was presumed vandalism to headstones at a churchyard. Church leaders at St George's Church in Stalybridge, Greater Manchester, alerted police after discovering 25 gravestones lying flat in its grounds. They posted photos of the affected headstones to social media and urged anyone with video footage to come forward. This is a very sad post. Our churchyard has been vandalised, affecting 25 of the gravestones, the Facebook post read. The police have been notified and we have a crime number. Unfortunately, they are not able to do anything without further information.
Honestly, with this, fucking idiots in charge of what they believe is morally righteous. Well, nobody gives a shit about you forcing your morals onto other people. We don't want that. What we want is you gone out of power. Out of this country. Stupid Labour government needs to go. Once and for fucking all.
So we are asking if anyone saw anything or has doorbell footage of what happened. The headstones were believed to have been moved between October 27th and October 30th. Some were left needing to be replaced. The council then contacted the church to say an inspection had been carried out and a number of memorials were identified as unsafe. The local authority said its workers had taken immediate precautionary measures by carefully laying these memorials flat. The church claimed it did not give permission for the inspection and had not received any prior warning. They did not advise the families and they did not advise the vicar, it stated. They only telephoned Reverend Denise because of the social media outrage. Whilst we are extremely relieved that this was not vandalism, we feel that the distress and anger should have been anticipated and the families should have been notified. We apologise for the distress this has caused to the families and local community. Tameside Council confirmed it was standard practice to communicate with churches ahead of inspections and apologise for distress caused. It said, "We sincerely apologise to the church and affected families for not providing prior notice on this occasion. We understand the distress this may have caused and have since been in contact with Reverend Owen. A follow-up visit is planned to reinstate the memorials with temporary supports." What are your thoughts on what we discussed in today's video? Let me know down in the comment section below. If you have not yet already, make sure you do drop a like on this video and subscribe to the channel for more British content. Thank you, take care, goodbye.
We're done. We're all done with this fucking government. I swear. I no longer fucking care what the government has to say. And if Reform UK also lies, we're also part of the chopping block. We're also gonna be put onto the chopping block eventually. But I highly doubt that. Honestly. But who's to say? But I think it's safe to say at this point, we need to start a civilian coup. We need to start a crusade against these people running our country. Fucking cowards. Every last one of them. Let me know in the comment section below what you guys think about all this. And I'm gonna be uploading my next Let's Play video onto Newgrounds. Because fuck YouTube. Fuck the UK government that we currently have. I'm being a responsible citizen, and I have every right to express my anger